Welcome back to the channel. It's LtBuzzLitebeer, and I've been experimenting with a new streamlined delivery format. It seems to be working for my Starfield uploads, and so let's give it a try with Ark. Now for today, I wanted to touch on a range of Ark news, including a new game from Snail, Aberration creature voting, and Ark failing in epic fashion on one of the biggest stages in the world. Remember to hit that sub button and ring the bell to receive my latest upload alerts. Likes, comments, shares are always greatly appreciated, and let's get this one started. Kicking this one off, and we've got news about Ark Survival Evolved, and more specifically, pricing and sales. I posted this screenshot to Twitter last week where ASE was on sale during the Steam Summer Sale for $4.99, and the Ultimate Survivor bundle was down by 69% to just $24.91. Now, at that time, I stated that I felt this is where the pricing should stay until Ark Survival Ascended released, and there should be full disclosures listed out in the game description warning any potential buyers about what was planned for October. Of course, none of that happened, as ASE is back up to $19.99 for the base game and $49.55 for the Ultimate Survival Edition on Steam, and of course, no disclosures. But I did find ASE on sale via the Microsoft Store, sitting at $4.99 for the next 13 days, or $24.99 for the Ultimate Survivor Edition. Not to leave out PlayStation, they've got standard pricing over there, mirroring that of Steam. Now, point of interest is that Steam reviews are now pumped way back up to very positive, no doubt bolstered by real bangers like this one, a product received for free, and their comment is sex. But recent Xbox Store reviews are more grim, with consistent 1-star ratings. Sticking with Steam, and in case you didn't know about this one, Snail Games, Ark's publisher, had a brand new game on display during the Steam Next Fest, and this one is called Bellwright. Now, I've seen this one outside of this demo footage, and according to the developer and publisher Donkey Crew, you will establish and expand your own settlements, liberate the land and assist its villagers, and recruit others to your cause while learning more about a life you had to leave behind. Command your forces, prove your valor through combat, and cement yourself as the hero of your people. No release date is yet available, and like I said, I've seen this one outside of this demo footage, and let's just say I wasn't impressed, as it looks and plays like so many Snail games that have come before it and been abandoned in early access, if they make it that far. Moving on, and I reported on the next Ark Survival Ascended creature vote and how it would be opening up this week. And yesterday, the voting opened up, which will be ending on Monday, July the 24th. Of course, check in the video description for a link to that rank voting. And I'm not going to tell you how I voted, but here are all the creatures along with their dossiers, so you can look them over for yourselves. First up is Pteroturpodon, an aggressive omnivore featuring a bite-snatch attack along with an impaling tongue that pierces targets and is dripping with venom. Next up is Polyoctopus, hopefully I said that correct, a mischievous carnivore featuring an ink rocket jet, can swim in radioactive water, and is not ridden via saddle, as this beast grabs you by tentacle and can be controlled as normal. Next we have Chasmosaurus, a short-tempered herbivore that has a flashbang charge light to blind and leave enemies in a daze, along with an intimidation display. Yi Chi is a flyer, which is labeled as an aggressive carnivore with a triggered eviscerate attack, utilizing razor feathers and quills, along with a stacking damage effect. Chimerarachne is an aggressive carnivore featuring a bite attack and a heavy damage tail attack, along with a hypnosis attack. Shunosaurus is a passive herbivore with a tail whip attack, along with swinging its head as a blunt force weapon. Kulisuchus is a territorial carnivore with a bite attack and a water sniping attack, using a high-pressure jet of water like an archerfish. Here's the Mavia Eureka, aka Jumper, with a brightly colored rainbow fur, along with a prey lure ability, and Trank Bola, which are venom-coated webs. Motobite is a defensive carnivore capable of running over creatures, allows for the mounting of charge lamps, and can also shoot pellet-like spitballs. And rounding it all off is this giant flightless owl, Ornithmegalonyx, which features night vision, charge light retinas, and blinding flash to blind enemies, as in when it's trying to make a quick escape. Now hopefully again I did not butcher those names too much, and I apologize if I did. Remember to check in the video description for the link to this creature rank voting, and make sure to cast your votes again by Monday, July the 24th. And let's close this one up today with Ark's epic fail of monumental proportions, and this one involves an extremely well-known YouTuber named Moist Critical, aka Charlie. Now, I'll include a link to his second channel with over 1 million subscribers. That's right, I said 1 million subs on his second channel, because his main channel is currently sitting at nearly 13.5 million subscribers. I mean, damn. Now, I've talked about this in the past. I don't watch much YouTube outside of sports highlights, but I do remember Charlie covering one of my day before uploads, and the amount of attention that video got because he covered it was just off the charts. I guess my point is, when this guy covers a topic or uploads content, a lot of people see it. So when Charlie and a few of his buddies fired up stream, decided to log on, boot up Ark, and attempt to join the Conquest servers in the hopes of finding the Tea Tribe and wiping them out of existence, well, let's just say this didn't go as planned. They struggle mightily to join servers. They get riddled with host connection timeouts, actually leading them to think they were banned. They encountered rollbacks, forcing them to remake their characters, and then they happen to run into a player called RJ, who claims that they are a Snail Game GM and that they're going to get banned due to the publicity. Now, I can't tell if RJ is a legit Snail Game dev, probably not, but just after running into this player, the server is nuked and they land at the host connection timeout screens. And overall, watching this hour-long upload, this thing is just a real shit show. Also, and this is a debatable topic, but it's possible that Snail saw the stream. They know this guy is extremely well known, and they decided to mass join that same server he was on, thereby booting Charlie and his crew back out. I honestly couldn't tell you what happened. But I wanted to say I watched enough of this footage to decide this is a terrible look overall for Ark. And to hear Charlie speak about the game in this way and laugh about the known facts of Snail and the Tea Tribe's past transgressions of banning, I mean, on one hand, it's an excellent spotlight that was again shown brightly on this issue, but watching this footage was just gut-wrenchingly brutal. I mean, at this point, I think everyone in the Ark PvP community is wanting a swift resolution. And seeing this large, mainstream content creator review and play the game, all while pointing at the past issues, I mean, he knows what Snail and Tea have been up to, the levels of corruption and abuse this publisher has inflicted against its own player base. Because at this point, it's the stuff legends are made of. Now, I personally don't know what needs to happen to trigger this monumental shift that everyone's wanting, but seeing Ark on full display and just shitting the bed for over an hour straight, this was rough. But as always, these are just my opinions. Let me know what you think of anything Ark related in the comment section below. Remember to hit subscribe and ring the notifications bell to receive my latest upload alerts. Likes, comments, shares are always greatly appreciated. All my socials can be found in the video description. A huge shout out goes out to the over 127,000 of you that have taken the leap and hit subscribe. And as always, a huge thanks goes out to my patrons. Until the next one, this is LtBuzzLitebeer signing off.